Good morning guys, welcome back to another Evil GT video. I am Ben, Doris is on his jollies and we're back at Awesome GTI because the Rs4 Avant track car is having new brakes. Let's get to it. So as the introduction does suggest, Lee is on his holidays and he's not invited me. I'm a bit upset about that, but we do have the brakes here. These are the OEM calipers, both front and rear and all the carriers as well. They've been completely refurbished, new seals, all freshly painted, look absolutely amazing. They've been supplied by VBT. VBT are separate to Awesome GTI, they just operate out of here and they are just brake specialists, and Dean in here is unbelievable, he knows his stuff. So the discs, front discs, the actual discs themselves are AP Racing, the bells are VBT's own, so they are supplied by VBT directly, and they're all fitted and made up and all the screws and stuff put in, which me and Lee had to go at actually, it's harder than it looks. But they're all done as well by VBT, and then we're going with some Mintex racing pads because it's going on the track and apparently these are they're pretty good, so we're going to give them a whirl. Dean said they'll be good, so we're going to have a go with them. And then the discs on the rear are OEM, which I should be able to show you just here. So they are factory OEM discs that are going on the back. Weirdly, Dean just in there had them knocking around, they were just in a container on the back. So he said they've been there ages, you can have them. So yeah, there's all the bits and pieces. For those of you who may or may not want to know, I don't know if you can see this, but the brake lines in this, they're horrible. They're the original ones, they're knackered. So Dean is very kindly making us some posh, like braided hoses.
So you've got to pick your colour, so we've got white, yellow, purple, blue, green, pink.
I think we'll probably just go with black. Perfect. So that's one full brake line completed.
That's one corner, but what we have to do with that now is heat that up, and that shrinks around there, and it protects the joint.
Got you.
Not only against flex, but water ingress as well.
And how much are a set of brake lines here?
4-line kits are usually around the 90 quid mark, including VAT.
£90 including VAT.
They do vary because you get some weird and wonderful ones. As a Land Rover when we did it, had that many complicated little blocks and sections. I think that kit was about 250 quid.
Really?
Yes.
But this is quite simple and straightforward. It's just a single line to each caliper, front and rear. What you might have seen in the last video that we did with Johnny when we put all the new suspension bars on this, or all the new arms and stuff, because that one down there was like completely bananaed from, as you can see, where the accident was. So we've had new upper and lower arms and George W's and all that kind of stuff, right, that's all sorted. So we then got the track rod ends, they're both inner and outer. Now I assume that's outer, I don't know. I think that is, because it looks like that bit there, I think. But there's new ones anyway, because John said we needed to get them. Alright, Tabitha.
Flying solo.
Are you making sure? Yeah, I am. Because Darius is off on his jollies.
Ah.
I know.
You've gone for the finest quality money can buy.
Is Moog good?
I don't know, I've never heard of it.
Oh really? Because I asked Johnny and John said Moog was decent.
It was better than what you picked. It was the other one.
What was I gonna
I
get?
remember it was the
Are you critiquing?
first line. I think that was
critiquing my choice of track rod ends now.
He said what first?
They look alright then. So what I and everybody else is interested in, how much this is all costing. So we've had front discs, rear discs, pads all round, caliper refurb, brake lines.
Something like that to have that all done, you're looking best part of about £3
Ooh.
without fitting.
If you were to change everything out for the OEM calipers and things that's in that, how much more would that be, and would it be worth the money, do you think?
It depends how far you want to go with it, really. I mean, even if you just get direct replacement parts from Audi, so brand new calipers from them and discs, it's probably way above that. You're probably looking best part £5 or £6 by the time you're finished.
So for those who don't know Jimmy, who works here, right? Jimmy does, like, you're the jack of all trades, aren't you, Jim?
The hoarder.
He has, to be fair, Jim's got the best job in the house because you just like no day's the same, is it? But Jimmy has very kindly said, I've got a set of wheels that you can have for a little bit whilst you need to roll your car around. So here we're going to go with these. They actually, I quite like them.
Got to get your hand in your pocket.
And then I've got to buy some. So while you're working away there, this was the side that obviously had the impact, and the actual track, the what's that, steering rack, and then the track rod ends and stuff. Is that all? That's all alright, yeah.
Yeah, this side's all fine.
Which is amazing because, well, I'd have thought that would have snapped because they do snap quite easy, don't they?
Yeah.
But this bar here, this arm, is designed, it's aluminium in it, so that's just designed to take all of the impact and just bend and...
Yep.
There we go, see how much I'm learning here, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll be taking over from you soon.
Soon. I'll be on the camera.
So, a bit of a recap on this side. That's a refurbished caliper, new discs, new bell thingies, VBT bell thingies, new arms everywhere, new bushes, new inner and outer track rod end things. I mean, oh, it's got a KW V3 suspension on it. It's a little bit tatty, you can see it's been on there for a little bit, it's like starting to rust and stuff, but hopefully they'll hold up, fully adjustable anyway if we need to adjust the height and the damping and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, this here now is newer than the saloon is, than the RS4 saloon that I've got outside. This, you know, the front end and the suspension stuff, it's absolutely mint. This is going to be epic on track now, this. These are just temporary, these, it's just so that we can obviously get it rolling without having these flat knackered tyres and wheels that have got holes in, so enough clearance there. That is mighty close, that, isn't it?
Yeah. That is pretty close.
Even with a 10mm spacer, it's still real close. Looks good though. I actually quite like them wheels.
Yeah.
It's just a shame, what, these are 8.5Js and like ET40 odd in it?
Yeah.
Whereas the stock wheels are 9J and ET29 I think. So they're quite a lot wider. So for those of you who I'm sure know, but these little connection bits that go into the metal lines from like the flexi hose things, they sort of like seize solid and corrode and go all, so you can't really get it off without breaking the thing. But you're trying your best now to loosen it up.
Yeah, see if we can get it out.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah.
So from what Dean was saying, he recommends that you change the brake lines every 7 years. Obviously this car is 14 years old. I never changed, so
Never been for...
they've literally like rotted and corroded into the... Was that like this the bracket thing that they sit in?
Yeah, that was corroded into the bracket as well.
Wow. Anyway, sorted. Onto the new ones. How much better do they look? So the back calipers and the caliper carrier things, whatever they are, so they're on now. And Johnny has literally just bled the brakes up. I'm assuming it's not supposed to be that colour.
No.
What colour is it supposed to be? Oh, that colour.
Yeah, clear.
All right. The front's already done, just need to be bled up.
Yep.
And then are we good to go?
Geo, and then we'll be back on the road, yeah?
Oh yeah. So if anybody wants to know what a bleeding nipple looks like, John, is this it?
Yeah, this is it. You've got two on these calipers, so it's actually bleeding nipple. And then you can hear all that air.
Yes, I actually can. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but yeah, I can hear it. So then you start seeing loads of air bubbles come through here, like all these air bubbles here, and then it should just be pure fluid, and then you know it's done.
Pretty much, yeah.
Happy days.
We just make sure the line gets all fully cleared. We know the caliper was empty of fluid, so...
Yeah. You don't actually realise how wide the back arches on an RS4 are. Yeah, I actually like these wheels. It's a shame that they tucked under the arches a bit too much. Pressure's on you now, John, to make sure it's all straight. Is that alright, mate?
Yeah, okay.
Can you just fudge it if it's not? Most importantly though, John, do them brakes work?
They work. Not the best.
What do you mean they're not the best?
Just probably needs another bleed. Just because the ABS
Oh, a bit more air in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Spongy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Track setup is what we're going for though, John.
Is it? Okay.
Full track setup, yeah. Right, Johnny, how bad's it looking?
It's not too far out on the back, but if you want in your track setup,
Yeah.
2 degrees of camber on the back already.
I like. Is that good?
Well, it's pretty good for it.
I'm pretty sure we'll go through tyres pretty sharpish though.
It will. It'll wear the inners of the tyres.
Oh, well, that is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. This side was a fair bit out, but it is all new. But everything else is bang on straight with it.
Car's straight is what you're saying?
Yeah, the car's fine.
Serious?
Yeah, camber's pretty
Yes!
spot on. You can see it's pretty much bang in the middle.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, mate. Do you know what though? Every time I see this exhaust, it really negs me out.
Yeah.
What an absolute shit show that is. Because you're getting a sore ass sat up there on your own a bit, lad. You come to stretch your legs a bit.
Awesome Cars, get us to 10k subscribers. Please.
Why do I have to just remind you to say please then? Please. There you go, thanks mate. Yeah, Awesome Cars, Awesome GTI on Instagram. Nice one to be, thanks very much. So there we are. Car's finally done. I've been here all day. Brakes are on, they're all bled up. Johnny's had a little tootle round. Obviously it's not taxed or insured or MOT'd or anything, so he's not going out on the road in it, but he's had a little tootle around the car park, check the brakes. They're mint, everything's done, ready to go. So We do need to still find a set of wheels because these temporary ones from Jimmy aren't big enough. We do, however, show you this. We have got a wing for it, but it's in sprint blue, so that's at the body shop being sprayed black. There's a little bit of like the usual bubbling around the top of the wheel arch that reacts with the aluminium, so that's getting sorted out and sprayed black, so that should be good. We'll probably need some of the brackets that they attach to, which I've seen on eBay for like 15 quid, so they'll be alright. We also have a front bumper. I bought one, 200 quid. It was damaged, so the body shop is going to be like doing that plastic stapling thing, sorting all that out, filling it all in, painting that black, so that should be good. I am still on the hunt for a driver's side headlight, but they're massive money. And I'm also on the hunt for a driver's side door mirror, but again, massive money, really expensive. So, and it's difficult to part with loads of money for a track car that's literally just going to spend the rest of its life on the track. So, particularly when these brakes are costing us a fortune as well. So yeah, there we go. She's taking shape, she's getting there. The seats are in, and they are still, for those who will ask, they're still nice and firm. So if you've watched this video and stayed this long, thank you very much. There's not been as much banter as usual because I've not had anybody really to take the piss out of all that much. Johnny's too nice to take the piss out of, and Lee's obviously on his jollies. He's loving life in the sun with beers. So I've not been able to take the piss out of him. But thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please go and follow Awesome GTI and VBT, Vagbrem Technic. There's their trailer thing. They're the ones who supplied the brakes for us. Awesome are the ones who fitted them. So Dean at Vagbrem Technic knows everything there is to know about brakes. He's unbelievable. He's going to be sorting us out some pads for the CLIO, some track pads for that, which aren't cheap. I thought they'd be really cheap, but they're not. But yeah, go and follow everybody. Please help support them. It helps to support us. Hopefully you get decent deals and stuff. So yeah, thank you very much once again for watching. Cheers. Bye-bye.